Good morning, my darlings. I hugely apologise for starting this vlog in a very, very dark and cozy setting, but when I tell you there is nowhere in this house which is light right now, this is the situation today, and I don't think it's going to be changing anytime soon. We have got on the Apple iPhone weather forecast 100% rain all day, which is wonderful. I'm very sorry, I haven't even brushed my hair this morning. We're not doing very well today, but I am about to go and join Simon in the gym for a PT session. Days like today is when I am so grateful that we do have Simon here, because I know that if it was an optional class or me having to actually decide to go to the gym, there would be no chance. And today I would not be leaving the house if I had a choice about it. It's just one of those days. But I'm hoping that the PT session is going to kick my cylinders into action. Is that an expression, or did I just make that up? Who knows? But yes, I have got a super duper long to-do list today. I've got lots of pre-Cyber Week. Gosh, when you're watching this, it will have begun. Oh my goodness. I've got loads of Cyber Week stories for various brands that I'm working with that I need to shoot today. And I've also got a lot of editing to catch up on. And also later on this afternoon, we have got a local florist coming, actually two local florists. They are actually the team who did the flowers at Ben and Robin's wedding last year before last, in 2020. They also do a lot of the floristry at Dalesford. They're coming over today to have a look at the house, and we are going to have a brainstorm meeting as to what flowers we can do for Christmas this year. I think we're going to do two parts. We're going to, because I've already arranged with one of Chloe's friends to do the archway out the front of the house, and then the ladies that are coming today, I think we're going to do the stairs. I love the idea. We didn't do it last year. Do you remember last year we had something hanging from the light? But I'm not going to do that this year. Instead, I'd love to do a garland on the stairs, and then maybe something in this area here. I'll pop, actually one of you guys very kindly sent me this inspo photo a few weeks ago, and I've had it saved ever since because I love how that looks. I think that kind of vibe at the bottom of the stairs is what we're going to go for. And then I think I mentioned previously the pine archway between the kitchen and the living room, and also something floral in the dining room too. So lots of brainstorming is going to be happening later today. But anyway, I have just realized the time. I need to go and make Simon a coffee and then go and do my stretches.
Contando uma história que a chuva levou todo equipamento, só deixou as roupas do varal, os limão do quintal e a pasta impermeável.
Okay, my darlings, freshly showered. Well, didn't wash my hair. Timing did not allow for that this morning. Freshly showered and freshened up after a very tough PT session. You know, when your eyes start to go a little bit blurry and you definitely need something to eat afterwards. I made my Wild Nutrition protein breakfast shake, and we are now ready to start the day. I actually have a live now, an Instagram live with Henrietta, who is the founder of Wild Nutrition, just about to hop on that call now. So I've popped on just a super cozy one of my cashmere jumper dresses, and it's only the top half of me that you'll be able to see, but I've popped on my lovely Astrid Miyu pearl earrings, just a nice simple elegant bit of jewellery, Astrid Miyu chain necklace, and you can just see on this hand my lovely signet ring. Just wanted to keep things nice and simple so as not to detract from the conversation, but I think it's a great way of styling up a jumper dress. I'm a little bit nervous. It's always getting started on the lives. Once you're rolling, then we're all good. But it's that first couple of minutes when people are joining and all the technical side of it. So I'm gonna get started with that now, and I'll catch up with you afterwards.
rainy and blustery with you.
Yes.
There's probably a lot of people staying in. But
Yeah. I like to think that lots of people are sat there with a hot water bottle and a nice cup of chai oat milk.
Yeah. Nice open fire or something.
That would be the dream. That would be the dream. Or a sausage dog on their lap. That would be my preference.
Now we're talking.
Someone told me the other day that I think it was King Charles Cavaliers were used in the Victorian times as hot water bottles. I thought that was quite.
Were they really?
Yeah. My darlings, the live is done. Oh gosh, my makeup appears to have completely vanished. Never mind. The live went really, really well. I actually loved our chat so much that I saved it on my Instagram grid so that you guys can head back and watch it if you like. We started off the chat by talking about how rainy it was. So British, and that everyone should go and make themselves a chai oat milk latte to enjoy the chat. And it reminded me that I haven't updated you guys on my chai oat milk findings, because I know that just like the mince pie challenge last year, a lot of you are very invested in the quest to find the perfect chai that you can make at home, because anytime I go into London I get the Pret's chai oat milk latte, and at Dalesford I do love their chai latte as well. And I am very, very pleased to report that I think I have perfected the at-home chai oat milk latte and dirty chai oat milk latte, which I'm going to flick the coffee machine, which you're balanced on now, and make one up with you. So we have a top 3, all of which I will leave linked down below in case you want to try them. So first of all, and this one a lot of you guys recommended to me, I think I got this giant tub on Amazon. Thought it was going to be a mini tub, turned out to be this ginormous item here. This is from a brand called Drink Me Chai. This I would say is the most similar to the Pret oat milk chai latte. Plus sides are that it tastes amazing. What I do with this one is I put a spoonful, like a very, very heaped tablespoonful of this in the bottom of my glass. I put a little mug, I put a little bit of hot water from the coffee machine into it to make a paste. I really mix it together, and then I add my oat milk, which I have frothed in my frother. So this is 3rd place. I love the taste. The only thing I would say is that it is a little bit powdery, and I feel that I need quite a lot of this to make a strong flavour, and I do love a strong flavour. In 2nd place is, actually this one was also from Amazon. Amazon is very good when it comes to chai syrups. So this is the brand that I used for my pumpkin syrup as well, and my hazelnut syrup. So I did have a feeling it would be a good one. Randomly, this took ages to arrive, absolutely ages, I don't know why. And it actually only arrived a couple of days before the chai syrup, which has got the #1 spot, which I'll tell you about in a minute. Hence why I've not used very much of this, because I've literally only used it a couple of times. Plus side, very, very easy to make. You can literally make your normal coffee or pour oat milk frothed into a glass. You can do it in a saucepan on the hob, but I cannot be bothered with that. I use our Smeg milk frother. I'm about to demonstrate in a second. Tastes very good, very easy to make, and because it's a syrup, it is super easy to add to your favourite drinks. The reason why this is not the #1 spot is because it's just super, well, it says natural. It's definitely not natural. I think that this is, yeah, I mean, so you know how ingredients are listed in order of what's in them? So the first ingredient on the list is normally what is in there the most. This has got sugar as the #1 ingredient, and it is very unhealthy. Don't get me wrong, I don't really care, because I just want it to taste good, but it does taste a little bit more artificial, but I do like it. So if for example, my brother, he loves a super sweet drink. He'll be having all the candy floss? Gingerbread. Ooh, I'm gonna buy the gingerbread version of this. Yeah, if you love a real sweet drink as a treat with your afternoon snack, then I would recommend this one. And it's probably the most available. But drum roll please for the #1 spot for my chai oat milk latte. It is, straight from the cupboard, this one here. This is what they use at the Yurt at Nicholson's. If any of you guys have been to the Yurt at Nicholson's and tried their chai oat milk latte, then you'll know that it is divine. And they very, very kindly showed me what they use, which I always feel like is cheating by asking what they use. This is what they use at the Yurt at Nicholson's, and you are able to buy this from a company called Yui Coffee Roasters, which, here we go, which is actually the roastery that coffee gets his Charlie, that Charlie gets his or our coffee beans from for our grinder, the machine that we've got on our kitchen cabinet that grinds the coffee beans. These are the beans that we put in it. This is the Dark Rising roast from Brazil, Nicaragua and India, with flavors of raisin, dark chocolate and walnut. These are the coffee beans that we use to make our coffees. Yui Coffee Roasters is actually a local company. It is, do you remember I told you about that exclusive members club that's coming to Cotswolds? It's in the same town as that, so Whitney is where these are roasted. So how amazing that on their website they also happen to sell this, because I have a feeling, although you can buy as a normal customer, it's mostly a company that provides beans and products for trade. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Yurt at Nicholson's literally buy all of their coffee beans and products like this from Yui Coffee Roasters. But as completely normal customers, we were able to buy this with our coffee beans, so I'm sure you'll be able to buy it separately as well. So I shall leave this link down below. It is literally just called Chai Spice Bombay Tea, brewed in small batches by Jeeves and Jericho. That really rings a bell. Ah, I knew it. We've also got some tea bags from Jeeves and Jericho. I digress. Back to chai. So this is officially my #1 in my quest for the perfect at-home chai oat milk latte. I can finally make my dream drink at home. So I'm now going to make a dirty chai oat milk latte, which basically means a chai latte with coffee, because it's 1:30, and with it having been pouring with rain all day, I feel like I'm on 30% battery, so I very much need a coffee urgently. I very much urgently need a coffee. So let's start brewing. I appreciate that not everyone has got this set up at home, but you could literally add this into your Nespresso or whatever coffee you make at home and it'll still taste delicious. Okay, so we have made the perfect brew. I feel like you can even tell just by looking at it that that is an amazing coffee. And then I am going to put together my milk frother. This is from, can you see, this is from Smeg. And I tried to find a better oat milk, but I'm not willing to sacrifice the creamy, delicious flavour of Oatly Barista. So I have gone back to Oatly Barista. I'm going to leave this to froth away. Top froth setting. Okay, every time I show these, we always get a million questions. They are from a company called Nom Living. So actually this is a Cambodian company, or a company where they source the products from Cambodia. And when I went to France to celebrate Victoria's jewellery collection, one of the other girls that was on the trip, Elise, she was like, Josie, that's my brother's company. So I can't believe it. And she also gave us the inside information that they have now received a new big shipment, the biggest that they've ever had in 10 years. So you should now be able to get your hands on these. And I believe they've got a really gorgeous green collection as well. They are just the perfect size if you love a ginormous coffee like I very much do. So you want to try how your coffee tastes just with a chai syrup as opposed to chai and sugar. I am a 2 sugars in my coffee kind of gal, but what I will do is I will pour a good amount of this into here. That's kind of like a tablespoon in there, and then I'll add my coffee. Doesn't really need stirring, to be honest. The reason I do it like that and not put the coffee straight into here is because this doesn't fit very well under our coffee machine. And while this is finishing, I am going to take my Wild Nutrition supplements. finally. This is, by the way, my half hairbrush from Michael Van Clark. I dropped it and it broke in half, but they're so good that I'm not willing to get rid of it. So we have got frothy oat milk. Just pouring that in. Oh, I've done a little bit too much this time. And here we have the best oat milk at home chai, dirty chai latte with the spiced chai, what's it called? Bombay spiced chai syrup. That is so delicious. I'm so happy to have finally found a concoction that is truly delicious at home. So I'm going to take this upstairs and enjoy this. We've had quite a few deliveries arrive today, so let's go and have a coffee together and undo today's deliveries. Okay, my darlings, let's try to not look quite so sleepy. Why do I look so sleepy? I didn't even have a late night last night. Don't know why. Don't know why. Hopefully the coffee will work in a second. Ah yes, lipstick. That'll make me look more awake. Not. What are your favourite makeup hacks for bringing life to your face? Let me know. I always think that a good bit of sparkly bronzer makes me feel more alive. I have been obsessed with the By Terry Sunny Flash for years now. And I really do think it brings the life, brings my soul back into my body. Anyway, we have got an exciting unboxing to do because this box just arrived from Astrid and Miyu, and I've just realised that this video is going out on the 20th of November, which is officially the day that the Astrid and Miyu Black Friday sale begins, and they are doing the most this year. They are doing the absolute most, 25% off everything on their website. You don't need to faff about with buy one get one something or other. It is 25% off everything. So this is your opportunity to get those things that have been on your wish list and drop some hints for anything that is on your Christmas list, because now is the time to buy it. Why not pick your favorites now? Because I personally know that my favorites often go out of stock. So if you have been lusting over the gorgeous pearl necklace, which was my favorite all throughout summer, then I'll leave that one linked down below. I'll leave, in fact, all of my favorites linked down below, and it is 25% off everything from right this very second. So check the links in the description box for the Astrid and Miyu Black Friday sale. So with that in mind, let's unbox these gorgeous pieces and I'll show you what I'm adding to my collection this year. This is so gorgeous. This is actually a gift, but I kind of want to keep it because Astrid and Miyu, they are known for stacking. I always think of Astrid and Miyu for stacking. So if you have got piercings all the way up your ears, then firstly I'm very jealous because they are literally, I think it looks so lovely. I would, in fact it's pretty easy for me to show you in here. I love how it looks when you have just got a row of absolute sparklers going all the way up your ear. Can you see how sparkly this is? It is so lovely. The friend that I have chosen this for does have quite a few piercings, but can you imagine just how elegant that would look? Just a super, I'm really tempted. Am I not cool enough to get this? Let me know. I just think that would look so lovely. So that is actually gift numero uno for said person. Up next, and I just love their packaging, these little pink boxes. Ooh, okay, I've had this on my wish list for a while. I think this is so elegant. I don't have my watch on at the moment, but I did have in mind that this would look really lovely as a bit of a wrist cluster. Because I'm actually very boring when it comes to my wrists, I have to say. But I feel that a bangle is very elegant and very timeless, and this one has got some really lovely, can you see the little the sparkles on there? I just think the way that they sit is so elegant, so I'm definitely keen on building up a little bit of a wrist cluster. What do we have next? What do we have next? Oh, okay. Speaking of my wrist cluster, we have got, I've actually had this on my wish list for a very, very long time. If you are looking at gifting, my Dickie is howling at somebody. Don't know, probably the postman. I've had this on my wish list for a very long time. If you are looking at gifting someone, but you're not 100% sure who not 100% sure what to give them, then I feel that a tennis bracelet, I think that's what these are officially known as, is such a fail-safe gift, because they are the kind of thing that everyone, I can't imagine anyone in the entire universe that wouldn't absolutely adore this. So you can see here, it's just loads and loads of tiny little diamonds, in inverted commas, cubic zirconia. The way that that catches the light, and next to a lovely watch, I can't help but feel that that is the most elegant. Oh, even when it like falls in between the other bracelet, that just looks so glorious, so timeless. That could be £1 million bracelet for all you know, but this one is much more sustainable. Okay, I chose this one because I thought it was a really lovely friendship necklace. It's kind of like the infinity sign, do you see? This would be such a lovely one for you and a friend to wear. One of the little hoops has got the sparkling detail, and it's one of these things that you just can wear with an open v-neck top or over the top of a lovely cashmere sweater dress like I am styling right now. I love the tone of the Astrid Miyu gold as well. It's almost like a slight champagne-y light gold. It's absolutely beautiful. Recycled gold, of course. Up next we have got a little pair of earrings. I actually couldn't tell how big or small these were going to be from the website. They are these little tiny dinky little hoops, can you see? And they have got just a little bit of star kind of detailing on them. Can you see the detail? Hopefully. It's quite hard to show you something quite so dinky. I chose these earrings this morning because I wanted to create a little bit more of a statement when... What's that noise? When doing my Zoom live with Henrietta, and so many people commented on my jewellery. So I'll have to pop a link on my stories now. But for like an everyday earring, the one that you just never have to take out, if you're allowed to wear little hoops for school or for work, then how lovely. I just think they're absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it's my phone vibrating against my table. Yes, I think these are, again, just such a lovely gift choice as well, because no one on this planet doesn't love a simple hoop, and the fact that they clip together as well, they are a solid circle, to me makes them so much more comfortable, because you don't have anything stabbing into the back of your neck, which is wonderful. This is a different style of hoop, not a fully closed hoop, and I'm going to end up wearing these for the rest of the day. So let's switch out the pearls. I love you pearls, but these are seriously jazzy. This is a triple hoop. So it's one earring, one piercing, and then you have 3 hoops. So it gives such a fun kind of optical illusion of multiple earrings. I love how these look. They look really cool. I feel like with knitwear, if you want to just add, yep, I love these. Officially my new favourite everyday earrings. Don't you just think they look absolutely gorgeous? My ears are always a little bit pink when I first put in earrings, but the middle one covered in the stones, the sparkly stones, is just so eye-catching, and then you've got a classic gold hoop either side. Love it. And last but not least, what a haul, what a haul. Aha! So this is the bigger version of those little mini hoops that I shared with you. It's as though they drank Alice in Wonderland's potion and just got bigger. So as you can see, a chunky gold hoop. Again, imagine these with like a white or cream cashmere roll neck top. Just having a chunky gold hoop is such a vibe. I love them. They've got the little stars on them. Absolutely beautiful. Again, if you're ultra cool, having a little bit of stacking going on, don't forget you can of course get piercings in the Astrid Miyu boutiques. Not sure that the 25% off will apply to services, but the jewellery on their website, 25% off. What an absolute treat that is. I will leave all of these pieces and some of my other favourites linked down below. All the pearly pieces I just adore. Such wonderful gifts. So I can't wait for you to pick up your favourites from Astrid and Miyu. I don't know how my necklace managed to find its way inside my knit, but I had lots of DMs about this necklace after the live. This one is like half flat curb chain and half chunky chain, which is really lovely. You can get matching bracelets to this as well. Do you remember I showed you these a couple of weeks ago when these arrived? This is one of my current favourite collections from Astrid and Miyu, this kind of checkerboard collection, and I love the ring as well. I actually took all my rings off because I did some fake tanning, but here they are. This is my usual ring cluster, all from Astrid and Miyu. I wear these, you'll probably notice, where I've currently got the Astrid and Miyu signet ring. Let's just pop that onto the other hand. My literally every single day ring stack is this one here. This collection, it's like a super bold, what would you call it, pave. That and the pearls are my two favourite collections that Astrid and Miyu ever did. So much so that I have actually got two of that particular ring, and normally on an everyday I take off the checkerboard and then I have got that ring on there. They're just so good for stacking. So fun to mix and match. So again, if you do know someone who has started an Astrid and Miyu cluster, then why not make the most of the discount code and add to their cluster for a little Christmas gift. So I'm now going to go and add this to my Black Friday blog post, which, to be honest, the main Black Friday blog post probably would have gone live today. So I'll leave a little preview of it on the screen here so you can see. Add this one to your favourites and keep checking back on this one all week, because as of today, all the big sales are going to be going on. Yeah, it's really flung up on us this year, but as always, I love to be your source of knowledge when it comes to the Black Friday discount codes. So everything that I love, because there's so much, you know, there's just too much. And I appreciate that it's very overwhelming, so I do like to edit it down and just share the best ones with you. So check out that blog post. I'm going to go and work on that now, and in an hour's time we've got the girls coming over to talk through our flower designs for the house, which I'm so excited to chat through with them, and so I will catch up with you then. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at what has just arrived. I have just unboxed this delivery from VIVAIA, and I quite frankly think these are the cutest little shoes I have seen in my entire life. This is like a little sausage dog face. I'm going to pop a picture on the screen here. They've got another pair which have got a sausage dog going across here, and I think they are just the sweetest things I have ever seen. Oh my goodness, what lovely little gift ideas these would be. I think I know that Lala would wear something like this all the time, and I quite frankly will as well. Around the house, for dashing from A to B, for running your errands. I think these are adorable. I'm actually going to slip these little teddy bear ones. Oh my gosh, they are so comfortable. Oh my gosh, they are the sweetest things I've ever seen. They are so adorable. So these are, let me just take them off again so I can show you more closely. These are the Audrey Terry knit loafers. So they're one of the most kind of perfect for wearing around the house everyday shoes that you can get from VIVAIA. As with most, if not all, I think most VIVAIA shoes, you can actually put them in the washing machine, which is so good if you're planning on wearing them as your kind of house shoes, which I very much do. Do you remember last Vlogmas? I said that I had to start wearing my boots in the house because my slippers weren't providing me enough support. Well, these have actually got arch support, and they've got a very sophisticated insole which provides you with a lot of support, and they are antimicrobial as well, so they are a little bit, you know, they keep you a little bit more fresh as well as supported. So perfect house shoes. I feel like these ones with the little designs on them just make for such adorable gifts. Look at these beautiful little teddy designs. I think these are going to be my new in the house shoes. And then the ones with the sausage dog face on them, they are so cute. Yes, because these are actually not machine washable. So these are the little faux fur little booties. They've got a concealed wedge in the heel, which is one of the reasons why I chose these, because I need any extra hidden height boots that I can possibly get my hands on. But these are water repellent, and again, super practical chunky sole, lots of support there. I actually chose these as, you're going to think I'm totally bonkers, but I want to wear these when I'm going to my Pilates sessions because I just want something that I can slip on and off, be super comfy and super practical, because now that we're getting into winter, I just need something that's going to keep my feet nice and warm, and I can wear over my leggings with my leggings to get to and from my Pilates sessions. So these are going to be so nice and toasty warm. I think a lot of this fabric is actually recycled as well. VIVAIA are very environmentally conscious. They come in all of them come in the recycled cardboard packaging as well. Now I'm going to leave the current deal on the screen here because there are quite a lot of Black Friday deals going on with VIVAIA at the moment. I know for sure you can use Josie20, that'll get you 20% off site-wide, but there are some extra deals going on. If you buy, I think 3 pairs, you get 25% off, but I'll leave all the correct deals in the description box down below. And oh god, I'm sorry, I'm not quite over how cute they are. Just such adorable little designs. I think these are just going to be my everyday house shoes from now on. I will have to show you these when I'm next out and about wearing them, but for being super cozy and having my feet supported, they're kind of like slippers 2.0. Obviously you can wear them out of the house, but with them being so comfortable and just so adorable, I think these are the perfect house shoes. So yeah, I'm going to get a pair for Lila and maybe for Charlie's mum and Charlie's nan for Christmas, because we all live in houses that have got hard floors and you just need to have a little bit more support on your footwear if you live in a house with hard floors, because otherwise you hurt your feet like I did last year. These ones are more square toe, whereas they're more of like an almond toe. Sausage dog slippers, that is so cute. And these are officially going to be my new Get Myself to Pilates boots. I will leave all 3 pairs linked down below. A quick interjection here, filmed the following day to show you how the boots look with leggings, because I think they are just absolutely perfect with a more casual legging outfit. So I've got on my brown Reese leggings. I'm not gonna lie, I was actually trying on outfits for potentially my flying outfit to fly to Nashville. I think these would be perfect for flying as well. Sometimes in airports you have to do quite a lot of walking, and these have got the arch support, they slip on and off, so great for going through security. So not only is this a great idea wearing leggings and the boots to get myself to and from Pilates, but also for traveling. I think they're going to be absolutely perfect for that and keep my feet nice and toasty warm. Hello my darlings, so it's a few hours later, as you can tell, now pitch black outside. I have been spending the last couple of hours working on the Cyber Week blog post, so this is pretty much my life at this time of year. I am literally just trawling through all the websites and also trawling through my inbox, all the brands that I work with that have so kindly shared like an extra discount code for you guys. I've just added in some amazing ones like Spotlight, obviously the electric toothbrushes, which sounds kind of boring. However, having an electric toothbrush that's really good is a great gift idea, but also a nice thing to treat yourself to, so I've added that in. Elizabeth Arden have opened up their Black Friday sale early just for you guys, which is Josie30 for 30% off site-wide. Aurelia 40% off, that is just absolutely insane, 40% off Aurelia. What other good ones have we got? I feel like jewellery is what people get most excited about, isn't it? So obviously the Astrid Miyu sale happening from today is absolutely amazing. Yeah, there is a lot going on, so please do check out the Cyber Week blog post. I'll leave linked at the top of the description box down below, because we spend a long time getting that all ready and editing it through, but I need to wrap up this now. I could spend hours and hours more on it, but we've got the florists coming over shortly to go through potential decorations for the house, so I'll fill you in on that meeting a little bit later. Good evening, my darlings. It is now 5:30 in the evening. We have just had Sophie and Fiona here, who are actually the florists that did the incredible flowers at Ben and Robin's wedding. I met Sophie because she is the floral instructor at Dalesford, and when I went to make the autumn wreath there, Sophie was my teacher, and I've always admired her designs so much, so I actually messaged Sophie. I'll leave her Instagram down below, I messaged her about floral festive installations here at the house, and she came along with Fiona this evening. We've just spent the last hour and a half going around the house brainstorming different ideas for Christmas decorations. Obviously Charlie and I will be in Nashville at the very start of December, so it would kind of be a shame to have loads of amazing florals in the house when we're not here. So I think the first week of December when we're back, we're going to have a really big floral install here at the house. It is a huge indulgence, but because we do host Christmas here, I just wanted to make the house as special for everybody. We will be having a few different Christmas parties and, you know, weekends with friends, so it feels worth it because we host so much to really go to town on the decorations. And we don't really do other decorations other than Nigel, vanilla, the tree. We don't put, like, you know, tinsel or anything like that up, so the florals really are the decorations. We had a lot of very exciting plans thrown around in the last hour and a half, so I can't wait to see what designs the ladies come up with. And of course, gosh, Vlogmas is really not that far away, is it? Vlogmas will be here before we know it. So yes, stay tuned for very exciting floral updates. As I was saying goodbye to the ladies, I noticed that a massive black hamper has been delivered. I don't know who it's from, so I thought we could head over and unbox it together. Rather ginormous hamper alert, and it is from Harvey Nichols, so I can't actually lift it up onto the table because it's so big and heavy. So okay, awful overhead lighting, but never mind. I will sit down here to unbox this insane hamper. All of this is really useful if you are doing the Charles Dowding no dig method, because this is really, really good for creating the layers amongst your compost. Nothing goes to waste in this house. Ooh, ooh la la. Gosh, so we have got Harvey Nichols luxury crackers.
Your crackers, mate.
Your crackers. Great goodies inside the crackers, very chic for the festive table. We've got, oh, mint chocolate thins. This looks like the Harvey Nichols answer to After 8, so I feel like these always go down well at a festive party. Aha! We have got a Harvey Nichols panettone. We always somehow end up with a panettone in our house at Christmas time. Delicious, chopped into little small slices and enjoyed with a cup of chai latte. Ooh, we have got a Christmas blend of Harvey Nichols ground coffee. Okay, I'm gonna have to give this one to my mum because we have no way of brewing ground coffee, but I think she will absolutely love that. Harvey Nichols Christmas fudge. I love a fudge, as does Charlie's grandma, Nan, so I know who I'll be fighting to share that with. Then we have got, oh, salted caramel biscuits, everyone's new favourite, buttery and deliciously crisp with salted caramel chunks. That sounds scrumptious. These hampers just make for the most amazing gifts, because I feel like all of these little luxuries, like salted caramel biscuits, you wouldn't necessarily treat yourself to. And yet it's just so lovely to have on the table to share with friends and family at Christmas. Harvey Nichols green olives stuffed with garlic. I don't actually love garlic. I don't actually love olives, but I know a lot of friends and family members who do. We have got, what's this? Harvey Nichols Champagne Premier Cru. Very beautiful, chic bottle. Even if you don't want to get the entire hamper, I feel like Harvey Nichols food section on their website just has so many amazing luxury things, which would be such gorgeous gifts for a host if you're heading to someone's house for festive nibbles, perhaps. Oh, cheesy selection. Oh, these are like little cheesy pretzels. They will get absolutely demolished. With a little bit of like a balsamic glaze, that would be delicious. Oh, I think this is a chocolate bar. 75% dark chocolate bar. Oh, delish. Oh my goodness. Now this is an amazing gift idea. Harvey Nichols mulled wine. This is exactly the kind of thing that I would take to someone's house if I was invited for a festive drinks gathering. That is such a beautiful bottle. Limited edition, ready-to-drink mulled wine, handcrafted exclusively for Harvey Nichols, made with organic grapes, fruits and spices. How amazing, that is such a good idea. Naughty nibbles, some little kind of cheese string type items. This is a Chablis, 2019 Chablis, made from old vines by master of the appellation Alain Geffroy. Classic, dry and fabulously well balanced. Lovely. Gosh, this hamper is insane. We are so stocked up for Christmas. Very handy for the festive season, especially if you're caught under the mistletoe. Little box of mints. And I think that might be every... Oh, no, there's more. There's more. I was wondering what I was going to use in my beds for my no-dig layers, and this hamper has absolutely sorted me out for that. As well as for my festive nibbles, a red wine. Gosh, we've got a champagne, a red wine, a white wine, and a mulled wine. This is so generous. Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon, 2017. Oh my goodness. Strawberry and champagne jam for Christmas Day. If you just have like a light breakfast on Christmas Day, imagine having that with your toast or your croissant. Strawberry and champagne jam. This hamper could not be more perfect for our Christmas, because we have friends and family over from Christmas Eve until the 27th, so we've got a lot of mouths to feed. We need a lot of nibbles, we need a lot of alcohol, so this is so perfect. Bloody orange marmalade, and how luxurious these jars are as well. They're going to look so gorgeous on our Christmas table, and I think that is actually everything. My goodness, what a ginormous treat. Totally spoiled. Thank you so much to the Harvey Nichols team for sending this all out. I don't know how I'm going to control myself and not consume all of this before Christmas, but I will try my best, because these are such lovely things to enjoy with friends and family. So check out Harvey Nichols for their festive, delicious treats. I will leave the hamper and some of my favourites linked down below. Okay, I have just had leftover lasagna for my dinner, but I do feel like I've not really had enough vegetables or goodness in me today, so I'm going to have a juice. This is Coco Verde, Dolce Verde, that sounds about right. I very much enjoy having a selection of these daily dose juices in the fridge at this time of year, because I do very often just feel like I'm eating mostly beige food and mince pies, pasta mostly, and not really getting my daily goodness. So we have got a fridge stocked up on these. I was working on the discount code blog post this morning, and we do have a discount code for Daily Dose, which is Josie20 for 20% off. This is a really nice one for the middle of the morning if you just want a little bit of a pick-me-up. Almond with pink Himalayan salt, dates, cacao and vanilla. That one's a favourite. If you just feel like you're a little bit dehydrated. I was out of the house a lot yesterday and I didn't really drink enough water, so I had one of these when I got home, with coconut water, spinach, romaine, cucumber, mint, lemon and kale, and that perked me up a little bit. This is a nice one for in the mornings, good for travel days. It's got apple, carrot, lemon, ginger and turmeric. I don't think I've actually tried this one. This one has got apple, ginger, lemon and thyme, but it sounds very, very lovely. This could be a really nice alternative Christmas gift as well, if you know anyone that likes to enjoy a juice. And these are made with wonky veg as well, which is a great way of using up vegetables that wouldn't otherwise make the supermarket. Produced in Cambridgeshire, fairly local, so I'm gonna enjoy one of these while I do a little bit of nail bits upstairs. Oh, and you can also get these little ginger shots, the hot shots. Charlie is a big fan of these in the mornings, good for keeping the immune system ticking. Okay, my darlings, please excuse the fingerprints marks everywhere. That is the downside of having a mirrored surface. This is, by the way, my normal view when I'm filming up here. You are normally placed around here, and I have the ring light glowing into my face because it's quite dark. It is pitch black right now, but it's still quite a dark room. But anyway, so I'm going to attempt to do glazed donut nails here at home. I am willing to risk it because I have got another nail appointment on Thursday, and it seems like I've been having so many nail appointments lately, but that's because I keep going for glittery nails, and you know what? They just do not last, which is such a huge shame because I absolutely love how they look. But I thought because I've got an appointment on Thursday and yet I have got a shoot day tomorrow, I thought I would attempt chrome nails or Hailey Bieber glazed donut nails at home. So this, you might be familiar with, is my Manicurist Green Flash at Home UV gel nail set. I'm a huge fan of this brand. They are organic, plant-based, at-home LED gel nails. You need number 3 and you also need number 1, the base coat and the top coat, and then you need some of your colours. I just absolutely love their pinks and their nudes. This is my favourite everyday pink. If you ever wonder what's on my nails, if they just look classic and pink, then it is this one, which is called Hortensia. But then I did pick up a few of their new pinks as well. This one is called Shell Beige. That's another really gorgeous colour. They've got some lovely kind of brownie tones, and they have also got a gorgeous bronze colour, which is very similar actually, perhaps a little bit less warm toned. Sorry, the focus is not enjoying life. To what's on my nails right now. This is the shade Bronze. It would probably be easiest for me to pop a layer of this on, but I did order this set from Amazon. I'll leave the exact one link down below. It is a chrome dusting set, and what my nail technician said is that you should do a top coat and then apply the chrome and then do another top coat. So I figured that I might just try adding it on top of what is currently on my nails. A little bit of a bodge job, but I'm going to give it a go. Not too sure what to apply it with. I thought maybe this fairly dense brush, this one is I think from Charlotte Tilbury. I thought maybe this end here could be quite good for applying. And then I've got the nail oil from Manicurist for afterwards, and I've got my nail polish dissolver from Manicurist just in case anything goes wrong. I feel like you guys need to take a shot every time I mention my discount blog post, but I do also have the discount code for Manicurist, which I think is Manicurist, make sure you spell it with a U, Manucurist Josie, for 15% off, but you would find that in my discount code blog post. So I'm actually just going to listen to Diary of a CEO's new podcast with the founder of Bumble. I'm going to listen to that while I do my nails. So I will leave you guys on a little time lapse.
Relationships, and I
my darlings, I would call that a ginormous success. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with how this looks. So obviously I did have a slightly metallic colour on my nails beforehand, but now we have got fully chrome nails. Where is the lighting good to show you? Nowhere in here. It would... Ooh, nowhere in here is the lighting good, it would seem. But there we go, we have got fabulous bronze chrome nails. So what I did was I applied the top coat on top of my existing nails. I just applied the top coat of the Manicurist Green Flash number 3. And then using my kit from Amazon, I used this one here in the corner. And I actually just used my finger to apply it. And then any excess on my fingers, I just brushed off with this. And then I applied another top coat. I am so happy with how this has turned out, and I'm really excited to play around with more different colour combinations. I think next time I will do a light pink with the pearl coloured powder on top. I did find that I used quite a lot of the powder. I would say one of these squares will probably be good for 3 or 4 manicures. So what's that? 4, 8, 12, 24 manicures. Actually, that's not bad considering this was maybe about £6 or £7 on Amazon. So yeah, actually don't really feel like I need my nails redoing anymore because they look so good. So let me know if you'd like me to share more at-home manicures with you as I try more different ones. And yeah, I'll leave the manicurist set linked down below as well because I feel like it would be such a wonderful gift idea. You can also buy from them these little tools, which are really good if you want to do some kind of funky nail art designs. That would be really lovely. You can get these lovely balms for your cuticles, but yeah, I highly recommend their lovely plant-based hydrating cuticle oil. I've got one of these on my bedside table as well. So yes, very, very happy with my at-home manicure. I'm going to finish watching this video now. It is very interesting with Whitney, the fumble of Bounder? Founder of Bumble. Gosh, I keep bumbling my words up today. And then I think I'm going to get an early night. So darlings, I will see you tomorrow for our shoot day. Good morning, everybody. We have got a sunbathing sausage relaxing by the Aga this morning. Are you having a tough day, my Dixie? Are you having a tough start to the day? Well, actually, I'm guarding the Aga because I happen to know that Mummy has got some croissants in there. And should she drop any crumbs, I'd like to be here to collect them. So we do have a shoot day at the house today. I need a little bit of sustenance. These are the best things ever. They are the Ocado frozen croissant. And we've got some rhubarb, which I think is rhubarb and strawberry conserve from the brand from Annabelle's, made up in Yorkshire. And then some Dalesford raspberry jam. This should definitely keep us going with a cup of coffee for our snapping this morning. Hello my darlings, it is 3 o'clock. We are almost finished with our shoot day. Can you hear what is playing on the radio right now? I can't believe it. They are playing Christmas songs on the radio already. Obviously, we are very much getting into the festive spirit because it is really this week that I want to get loads of my festive content shot. All the brands love their Christmas content to go live super early December. And we are in Nashville on the last week of November and the first week of December. So I have to shoot all of my Christmas stuff before that. But I'm just not quite ready to hear Christmas music. That to me is super festive. That's not just me being early, that means that we are fully into the Christmas season. Let me know if you guys are starting to feel festive already. The house also smells quite festive at the moment because Charlie is shooting something for American Express. And he's, I'm not actually sure what the connection is, but he is doing a roast potato tutorial. So they've just gone out to actually buy some more potatoes. He's got a batch in at the Arga right now. And the smell of Charlie's roast potatoes, he cooks them with beef dripping, is absolutely mouth-watering. So my mouth is quite literally drooling right now. My very important job in 20 minutes is to turn the potatoes if they're not back in time. I'm also really hoping, because they're going to be gone for about half an hour, I'm really hoping that the wreath, spoiler alert, the wreath that I have designed with flowered is going to be delivered in the next hour, because I would love to get some photos of that with Kat and of course show the design to you. It took us a long time to get the design right because, well, hopefully I'll get to show you shortly, but I really wanted to add some very kind of natural Cotswold hedgerow countryside elements to the wreath, and it's gonna look absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, hopefully it arrives in time. But anyway, I've got a little bit of house tidying up to do. We have just shot this really gorgeous LK Bennett dress, which I feel is such a nice kind of Boxing Day or Christmas Eve dress if you're heading out for any nice meals, but you don't want to be too sparkly. It's just a really nice, beautiful green colour. It's a very, very Kate Middleton-esque, I have to say. I think she would love something like this. So I'm going to do a bit of tidying up. And then Lala and I are going to watch the Royal Ballet tonight, not the actual performance. It is a cinema live stream of the performance, but the cinema in Stratford is a really nice experience. You can have food and drinks delivered to your seat, so very much looking forward to an evening with Lala later on today. So yeah, I'm gonna do some tidying and make myself a coffee. I have been given the very important job of flipping the spuds . My goodness, they smell good. Honestly, there is nothing better than a Charlie Irons roast potato. I don't think I've ever been given such an important job as to turn the roast potatoes. This is the privilege that I get when Charlie is out the house. To be honest, these are a little bit smaller than his usual, so I'd say that these are nearly done. Definitely don't want to overdo them. Guys, I wish you could smell this. Oh my goodness. I think this reel is going to be on Charlie's Instagram, so keep a lookout for that if you want to know his incredible roast potato recipe. Oh my goodness, you guys, the timing could not have been more perfect. Here she is. Oh my gosh, this is the first time I'm seeing my wreath in real life. What happens is I work really, really closely. Oh, hello, my Dexy. With the team at Flowered. We have email chains, we have WhatsApps, we're sharing photos, we're sharing videos, and we work together to create the designs. I'm hoping that the Always Autumn and the Autumn Crunch might come back in stock soon. I know I've had lots of questions from you guys about those. It's all based on the availability of the ingredients, we call them. But I am so beyond thrilled to share with you, oh my gosh, I feel like of all the designs we've worked on together, this one took the most tweaking and playing around because I really wanted the Christmas wreath to be perfect. It really sets the tone when you have a wreath on your door of how seriously you're taking your festivities and the kind of style that you're going with for the Christmas season. So of course I wanted to fill the wreath with all of my favourite things that you'll find in Cotswold hedgerows, whether it's teasels, thistles, pine. We've got little bits of willow here, but then also some slightly more traditional festive pieces. We've got the lotus, we've got the oranges, we've got the pine cones. I truly think it looks so beautiful. And then a very traditional base of the spruce. We've got some twigs in here as well, some kind of hedgerow foliage, little branches. It is absolutely perfect, and finished off with this gorgeous big green velvet ribbon. I think because of the lighting, which we are losing very quickly, I'm going to add this to our kitchen door and get some snaps. Hopefully Kat and Charlie will be back any moment from their expedition. But I'm so happy that it's here, and oh my goodness, it looks so much better in real life than I could have imagined from the photos. So to my team at Flowered, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for bearing with me and all of my amendments, but I'm so glad that we have got it absolutely perfect.
Holding his spuds.
Get your hands off your spuds, mate. Dexy.
Go a little bit more, sorry. Yeah.
I've got particularly large spuds, Daddy.
He does have lunch.
I do. Behind the scenes of Charlie's roast potato content.
It's a perfect amount for 2 people, actually.
You're a spudfluencer.
If only I got a commission on selling potatoes.
Okay, our shooting for the day is done, and we have got coffee and roast potatoes as our post-shoot snack. Any top secrets? And horseradish.
I'm not giving any more secrets away.
All right.
Watch my Instagram.
Okay, love it.
These, because I think the one thing I'd say is roast potatoes. I'd say there's maybe 3 epic ways of having them.
Okay.
And I am now coming to terms with the fact that depending on what meat you have, I think you then. So for example, these would be great with beef.
Okay.
Because they're crispier, crunchier, sort of like a bougie chip.
A bougie chip.
They're fluffy still, but they've got a lot more crunch to them. Whereas I think if you're having maybe like lamb or something,
yeah,
maybe you want them a bit
bit
bigger,
softer.
Bit softer.
Oh, I can hear. Oh my gosh! Did you just eat the little nuggety one? Oh no, I've had my eye on this one and that one. Yum-arilla.